Welcome guys to another video. We're back again after not 1 week of skipping a video because I didn't have time to record, and I am building this entire large big ass castle. But yeah, okay, let's get started for now. Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and maybe if you can, join the Discord server, which will be linked in the description below. Okay, let's get started. As you already may have seen with the thumbnail, we're going to build quite a large castle, where we're going to build some other things inside of. It's going to be partially ruined and partially still okay for a castle. In the ruined parts, we're going to build some greenhouses, but not in this video, in the next one probably. Yeah, we're gonna build some greenhouses in it, and the entire purpose of the ruined castle is actually plant museum. We're going to build a museum for all the rarest items in the game soon, which will also be another castle, but completely different from this type of castle. It's going to be more of a modern castle, the one with the rarest items, and this one is just going to be ruins from the medieval century and everything. You will see, but let me just first remove all these trees, they're in the way of me building it. Okay, that's those gone. We have a lot of wood from it, so we can use that later on. Probably in other builds, maybe even. Probably in other builds, because I am not going to need it in this build. Get up again. Can we make that? No, we can't. Oh, of course we can't. Sorry. I'm talking in American English while she's talking English. Okay, where in the actual fuck did my ashes go? Guys. My eggs despawned. Okay, what the actual? Can someone clip that and make that short or something? But because okay, I'm generally there's my eggs back. What? Minecraft, hello. Well, that was weird. I'm gonna upload that as a short. It'll be hilarious. Okay, someone definitely needs to clip that. What the actual Bedrock Edition is so damn weird sometimes. It's just amazing. We do need to remove a couple more trees, but then we're almost done with tree removing, and then we can move on to destroying most of this. Why were you so loud? Jesus Christ! Almost gave me a heart attack here. But no, this entire peninsula needs to go away till around here, I guess. It just needs to be all down to water level. But let me just real quick collect all these saplings that I've dropped, put them in our nature chest, so maybe we can replant some trees. Like that. I'll put our wood in there too. But let's get out our shovel and begin demolishing this entire peninsula in a quick time lapse. Okay, we have now completely demolished part part of this area. Now there is nothing here. I need to bring it down in a later video or something. Not in this one. But what we're going to do now is we're going to make an outline with stuff because we're first going to need. Let me just get to this side so I can explain it better. Okay, so we're going to need retaining walls where we can build the castle on top of. So it's going to go right from here like this, then like that, all the way there. Then it goes back in and connects to the bridge almost, exactly. It's gonna be heavily textured, so I am going to need a lot of our scaffolding so I can reach every place. I have a photo of it on my phone here with me, so I can directly go to building. So let me get my stuff out of here real quick. The walls are just going to be mostly tough. I have another shulker box of stuff sitting right over there. Right there normally. Yeah, I can think, yes. There are 4 more shulker boxes here and normally there should be some stuff. I need this, I'm gonna take it already. But there's also an entire shulker box of stuff here. What we're also going to need is straight wall. This, and we're gonna make 1 stack into. Let me place my crafting table down real quick. Some stairs right here should be enough. I am not going to need them right now, but I am going to bring them with me. We're also going to need texture will do minimum. So let me get some scaffolding out. So yeah, let's get started. Yeah. Wait, let me just think real quick. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Let me pull up the photo real quick, so I can actually build it because there is no like medic or something in bad artificial made it so much. But okay, that's how it looks as we are building. We're going to start right over here, I guess. Let me just get up here so I can actually work. Right up here. Let's bring it down to the water level. Exactly like this. Okay, and now we're gonna make the outline and then we're gonna build up the walls. And we need to see that we go one block farther from the no, not one block farther, just like this. Yeah, oh. We go back. And we make the entire outline of the thing. Just a little bit out so we can actually make it work. I am going to push it back a little bit. Right. That should be good. So we're almost coming up here. And we're going out again a couple of blocks. And then we're going further and completely connecting to this wall over here. There's also going to be a lot of cliff faces just to make it look quite nice. So let me just get started with this one here. Then we need to go. Oh no, it's only two. 1, 2. There. Up one again, like that. Up again, like that. And one more, like that. Okay, I think that's way too many. But let me see my photo real quick. It's 1, 2, 3 of those layers. Just 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 2 blocks too high, so fix that. Okay, like that. There we go, one line just all the way up. And it goes generally 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks higher than Spark. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks higher, just like that. And then we build up a shitload of brick pillar just for some nice little texture. The walls are just going to be textured too with some mossy stone bricks and some cracked stone bricks. But then we do the exact same thing as that, right over here, and like this. And the second thing, third, and here. And then we connect it all. Just like this. And we do that all around the entire retaining wall. And yeah, we'll do that in a real quick time lapse. It's not going to be a quick time lapse, it's going to be a really long time lapse. No, not at all. Okay, see you in a bit. We built the retaining walls of our ruined castle, but as you can see now, it looks quite plain and new. But we don't want that because we're building a ruined castle. So okay, now wait. Oh, he's very just thinking how do they stay alive here? Okay, so I need to make it look ruined. How we're gonna do this is quite simple. I'm gonna build like I'm gonna place 2 blocks on each side right over here. Can we place? Yeah, we can place some water. Not do that. Just for this, so we can. No, scaffolding. Okay, that's not a problem. Just so we can go up a bit everywhere. So it's easier to build. Okay, so in this corner, I want it to go down and make it look ruined. Right over here. Just like this. Just a tiny bit of the corner, just make it look ruined. It should be alright. This is going to be the look too. Okay. Then right over here I want a little dance too. That goes down just like this. And then this corner is going to be mostly ruins. As I can see from my photo, which I don't pull up again, it's gone. See real quick. Yeah, if we see exactly, I actually in the photo have not a part that goes out here, but I did not build that. That's not a problem. No, it's mostly not a problem. It's like 3 or 4 blocks that goes out here. But this side is then going to be completely built down into mostly ruined parts. Also gonna build a couple of towers, watchtowers, on these ruined parts of the castle. Let me get down just like this. And we make sure it goes completely up here and just like that to make it more ruined. I want a little bit of an indent right over here too, just like this. Just completely to make it look like it's completely ruined and deserted. Oh, we're also going to put a lot of dirt in this general area. Normally in my photo it would go like this and then like that, but we didn't do that and there would be a tower here. But we're gonna change that too. But now we need to make these ones as well. Easy to have texture as well. I'm going to bring this down to about here and up again And now we'll have a small indent that goes down here too. Just like this. Let me real quick see how this looks because I'm just eyeballing it at the moment. It looks quite alright, but we can use one more larger thing. But before we do that, let me put some more of these scaffolding down, just so we can begin working here. This needs to be too lower. I am going to make one row of scaffolding in between so we can have a little bit of place to stand on. Just like this. See on what level it is. It's on that level, so remove that. Just like that, so we can access the entire area and texture it completely. That's why we use scaffolding. And let me do it on every side too, and once that is done, we'll get a quite cheeky transition in here of me completely texturing this entire thing. So let me just real quick finish all the scaffolding and then yeah, a quick transition. The scaffolding is now complete. And now for the cheeky little transitions. I hate doing transitions, but it just works. I am going to stand right at this block. No, not this block. That corner. And just look at the middle there. And then a little transition of the entire thing being textured and done. Okay, the entire texturing is done, and I made it look old and everything. This took around 2 hours to do. This video is gonna take a hell of a lot of time, but as you can see, there are some dips where the walls are broken apart, kinda. Some of the support is also broken. We have added vines in. We also added some moss. Yeah, we added some moss. We just made it look entirely ruined, and we've already begun to flatten this area out for the castle itself, which we're going to start on now. We already have gathered all the materials, I think. Yeah, if I can find them. There they are. And we also need a lot of the mossy cobblestone, mossy stone. So I think this is going to go pretty well. The castle is going to be massive. I keep tripping with this thing. It turns with you. It's actually scary. But okay, so the castle. Whoa. Okay. The castle is here going to be a massive part with a greenhouse in it. The greenhouses are for a later video. So there are here is going to be a castle part 2. Here is going to be a cliff, and then the castle goes up here all the way, and then we're gonna add greenhouses all along to make it look nice. So let me first make an outline of how the castle is going to look, and I'll see you back. Okay, I have done the entire outline of the bottom half of the castle. The top half is going to come after we've done the entire lower half. But what we need to get started is our bricks. We need a lot of them. And we're also going to get our mossy cobblestone out. I don't think we're going to have quite enough, but we'll see. And if we don't have enough, then we'll get some more. That's not a problem. Yeah, the walls are going to look quite the same as this one. With some glow lichen on top, textured with some, what it's called, mossy stone bricks. And then some vines on it too, and of course the leaves and the pale moss and bushes and everything. How it's called, I don't know how everything is called. I am not that smart. Okay, so let's first get started with the actual form of the castle. There's going to be a tower right in this corner. This corner. No, that's not a corner. That's just a bit of the castle that's just going to have a tower. It's only going to be the castle walls that actually stand still to this date. That's the story of the castle. Only the castle walls are still standing. So yeah, only the castle walls will still be standing, and they will be looking really ruined. Just as ruined as the how is it called again? The retaining walls of the castle, which hold up the castle, the ground where the castle is on. But the first few layers of this inner walls will not be used, because I'm gonna make a floor on this height where we can actually build our greenhouses on. So we have enough space for that. Let's see if we run these walls through just like this. Almost done with the layers of the walls. They're not going to be insanely high, the walls, but maybe one. Yeah, no, this is the height of the walls. Now the towers need to go up. Let's make the towers in total go 3 more blocks high. That's the absolute high point of the towers. Sometimes I just forget my words here. Oh, and we're out of stone. Let me get one more stone real quick. Some more, yeah, we have enough. Okay, we can still use. But yeah, this is how the actual castle is going to look. But we of course need to make it ruined and everything, which we're going to do in a short time lapse. It's not going to be that long. It's going to be really short. So let's get started with our time lapse. I have finished the entire texturing part and making it look destroyed part of the castle. And now we need to prepare the ground for the second floor. I'm gonna push these blocks a bit farther back, just so we have a bit more ground to work on. I want there to be, I'm gonna push it one more back, some retaining walls right over here. So this, there is going to be a retaining wall made out of the block we have been using all this time. Just like this. But it will only go, a retaining wall will go to over here. And then the rest of the wall is going to go further. Like this. And same here, we need to put this block here. Okay. So this retaining wall will go up to about one block higher as this block. Let me do that real quick. So, and then this is probably just going to be yeah, the rest of the castle. I want to have a tower situated around here somewhere still. Maybe 2 towers if we can. And we need to see if that we don't go too far, because otherwise we're going to get stuck behind with the other parts of the castle ruins we already built in another episode. I'm gonna push this 1 block down. Just like this. Perfect. And let's push 1 block down. And then we're gonna fill this entire floor up too. So this floor still needs to be filled up. Of the actual. Oh, I hate phantoms. Why would they even add it to Minecraft? Okay. But no. Okay. Let me real quick finish parts of this. It's almost finished, so yeah. Okay. Let me just real quick do that. Just like this. Okay, now we have a floor where we can work on and put our first greenhouses in the next episodes. But we still need to do this entire bit, which is going to go like this. Let's make the wall just 1 block higher. As I said I was going to make, but I didn't do it. Just like this. Can you not stand in my way, please? What are you selling? Coral. Yeah, we don't need that actually. Well, he's dead. Well, okay. It goes to here, then I want it to go a bit back to this. I want a little bit of an entrance that goes down from probably here, that goes down into here, and you enter kind of a hall. With this being the middle and the staircase down going down into a giant greenhouse. I want 2 smaller greenhouses on each side. So that means we have a tower right over here. And a tower over here, just to make it look like a generic castle with multiple towers, as you would literally see in a castle. So let me make this wall a bit higher to make it look even more ruined, just like it's collapsed or something. Then we need to make the floor completely level. Let's do that. Hopefully we have enough. We have enough. Okay. This wall is just going to be a bit more of a crumbled wall. And then these towers are going to be the worst one. But you will see that in a moment, because now we're gonna cut to this upper parts being done, because you have already seen how we did these ones. So little cuts to when we're done. Okay, the upper level of the castle is now completely done. I have made it look ruined as always. This underside, this retaining wall is all completely textured. I find it incredibly nice looking, my own opinion. It's a big castle, but not the biggest. But it completely fits the aesthetic of these 2 ruins that are already there. Like, you could imagine there was once a giant castle here, but now this is the only thing that's left of it. But now we need texture and decorate it even more in the style of this. I don't know if we have more of those flowers. Probably not. No, not at all. So we need to go farm those real quick. Then I need to also gather some more vines and some more leaf litter, and also leaves and fireby bushes. I just need to go farm everything, I guess. But first we can already use our how's it called? Moss carpets to put it over all of the flat parts in our build, as we did with the other one. So let's do that real quick. It's completely. I don't know what that Enderman is doing, but he's doing a lot of damage to himself. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I keep forgetting moss carpet. I keep forgetting it name. Well, that was not supposed to happen. Okay, I might definitely not have enough. Yeah, I definitely not have enough. Okay, so I'm just gonna gather those materials quickly, and then I'll see you back. Completely gathered all the gardening materials we need so far. What I first want to do is the most important here. I want a pot that goes down. And for that pot, we need to fill up this random creeper hole that was here from many days ago. Just like this, fill it up completely. And make it look nice again. Okay. Maybe we need to fix this too. Just like this, okay. This can now complete. Oh, now complete this. Looks okay again. Oh, there's a zombie. And now we can make a path that goes from, I guess, around here to. Let me just move my shulker boxes out of the way. From here to down here, and then right into this corner. Cut it off like this and let it go completely down. Okay, so how does... Yeah, I think it looks fine. And then we have a path that goes down here, but we still need to fix that, and then it goes to there. So we're gonna have a couple of plants here, a greenhouse here, and a massive greenhouse over there. Okay, so let me put my dirt away real quick. Let me put my shovel back in place. As you can see, I have gathered firefly bushes, lilacs, glow lichen, pale moss carpets, mangrove leaves, azura bluets, and some leaf litter to decorate this entire place. First, we're going to use our pale moss carpets and our leaves, just as we did with this one, but like bushes, if you could call it that, around the area. Make it look nice or cover up ugly parts in the builds. As you can hear, there are a lot of zombies under this. We'll fix that sooner or later, probably at the end of the video. I'll put just some torches there. But we need to be careful where we put our bushes here. We can put that carpet down again. Now we, in a moment, need to go around and put our pale moss carpets on the parts. Here we maybe can add a flatter bush, just like this, and then yeah, here we can add some extra bushes in, because here it's just going to be plants. So that's everything with the bush part, I guess. And now we need to place some I give it moss carpets down, some pale moss carpets, just to make it pop a little bit more. We're gonna put them on many places around here. Also, then we'll directly put on the glow lichen as well, just to light the area up a touch, because otherwise it's going to be way too dark in here. And we don't want that, do we? Because otherwise mob will keep spawning here, and that we can make nice little creeper holes, but we don't want that. We want a nice finished touch to this. Almost done with the bushes. Just like this. Let's put some more here. Just make it feel a touch more finished. Okay, that's that with the bushes. Now we put on our glow icon to brighten up the place a bit. Because otherwise it's going to be way too dark in here. And I hate it when something is too dark. And I just like putting light on everything because it looks nice with vibrant visuals, because of course I'm better. As you probably already noticed. You should have already noticed that I'm on better edition. It's pretty obvious. In the beginning of the video, be like when my ex just got literally deleted out of my inventory. Like, how does that happen? Don't know, but I guess from bug rock, so everything can happen. Just keep that in the back of your head. Anything can happen on bug rock. I'm gonna definitely make that into a short. My ex disappearing. Because it's just hilarious. And then 5 minutes later coming back, like, what? How? Where do I even start describing that? I am going to put one more bush down about here. Maybe some more around here, I guess. Oh, that's wasted. Okay. Now we have just enough glow icon to finish this place up. We'll put our leaves and carpets away now. And now we go over to the leaf litter. No, leaf litter is last. The Azura Bluet, Firefly Bush, and the Lilac are now going in, and then our Firefly Bushes. I first want to put some Azura Bluets around, just to make it also a touch more like the other ruined castle parts we've built in another previous, which sparked the idea for this ruined castle. You can hear the mobs just running at me from inside. You can hear them really good. Okay, we just need to see where we place them, and that we place them strategically. So we have space, of course, for our other flowers as well. I am going to put some here. Okay, now to our lilacs. We spread them around, just as I said before, to make a nice little contrast. Just like this. Some nice contrast in here. On the places where I can place them. Because there isn't many spaces here in front. But on this side we can place a lot more. Maybe I will move these two, because we're probably going to finish a terraforming there soon enough, because otherwise it will just look like nothing. And of course we don't want that. Okay, now we place down our firefly bushes to even more lights. It gives a slight light source, I guess, and just for the atmosphere. Because atmosphere here is pretty important, I noticed recently. When I decided I was going to... Okay, why are the zombies here? Stop. Why are you so fast? Don't die to zombies, Jesus. Okay, Firefly pushes around because it gives off a nice little atmosphere. We need to see with what we do with the bushes because of course I don't have a lot. But just to make it a bit of a nicer atmosphere, I'll put them around. Do the same here. And here as well. I have maybe made a bit too much firefly bushes, but that's okay. It's just for the aesthetic as well. So, okay, let's put those away too. And now it's on to our leaf litter, which I have got a lot of, because of course we need a lot. We do need to see that we don't remove any of the other things. Just spam it around a bit, as we've done with these parts. And maybe put it today. And why was I in third person? Okay, that's what I mean with need to watch out where I place it. And now we run completely through here because we can place it nowhere. There is just no space anymore. Then we are here. And we begin spamming once again. I am removing a lot of the glow lichen. I have oh no, I'm not removing a lot. I've only removed 2 glow lichen. And we put some more here, some more here. So like that. And then we put some more in this little garden. I see I've gathered quite a bit too much. It's not a problem. It looks nice. Okay. So with that done, the entire thing is practically done. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And I'll see you next episodes. Also, don't forget to join the Discord server if you can. And a little bit about these finds that you can see around here. I have not put finds on the castle itself because I don't think it's needed actually. It looks quite nice so. The vines on the retaining walls will be trimmed a couple of times. In maybe 2 or 3 episodes, I will do a trimming section and everything. So every 3 episodes, we'll do a short trimming section where we just, if we need more vines, then we have a storage area somewhere with a chest full of vines, probably. But thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and join the Discord server if you can, and I'll see you next episodes.